He was a pioneer, a Clark pioneer. He was a pioneer as a coach. He was one of the people who got the soccer program in the city of Hammond going. He was a pioneer as an AD. As an athletic director, he oversaw girls' sports coming in the 70s. He was a pioneer as an official, working hard to make sure that he didn't always call the fouls, but he educated as he went in the game. And I got to tell you, Russ, I feel bad for you because you had to sit way up there in the last row. We would sneak in with my dad. We got to sit right here in the red seat, in the front row, for all those good games. It's my honor and my privilege to introduce to you our next inductee, my dad, Everett Thomas.
In fact, the Hammond Tech championship team, I think, had 4 Columbia players on it that went downstate and won the first state championship in the city of Hammond and in Lake County in our area. Guess who was the only guy that decided to go to Hammond High off of that team? Me. We had a softball team. There was only about 100 Marines there, but we were pretty good. We played for the Nevada State Championship, and we won, which was quite a feat because we played against bigger units such as the Army, Navy, and Air Force, so we was quite proud of ourselves. Now at that time, George Rogers Clark High School was a K through 12 school, and I was a 5th grade teacher. I was the first male elementary teacher that Clark ever had. In fact, they called me the boy teacher, so I was quite proud of that. Well, I gotta say, while you was talking about the Civic Center, it reminded me, it seemed that I always had the Hammond Tech game after the circus appeared. And if you've ever dressed downstairs where the elephants were, you know about the Civic Center, believe me. In closing, I am very honored and appreciative of this award, and I'm sure it will last me the rest of my life. Thank you very much.
And he would stare his opponent down from the time they got on the floor. All of the other weight classes had gone and finished. And it was by the time Fred and his opponent got on the mat, his opponent was so psyched out that Fred didn't have to do much, and he defeated him. And I look at him today, he's lost a little weight, but he's still Big Fred. And I just want to introduce to some, present to others, my friend, and the next inductee into the Hammond Hall of Fame, Frederick Marisette.
To the single most important person in my life, my greatest love, my greatest supporter, the only one that has never given up on me, believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself, never doubted me, even when I doubted myself. They've been closer than a brother to me, a confidant, a comforter, a keeper, a beacon, inspiration, a companion. Well, if you don't understand, or if you don't know who I'm talking about right now, I'm talking about my Lord and my Savior, Jesus Christ. Really, there's been so many individuals in my life that have helped me. That little fat boy from East Hammond over 50 years ago, running up and down the streets of East Hammond between Columbia and Calumet, Conkey and Moss, Merle and Ames, hanging out at Brooks House, Maywood Park, and every place in between. That's right, little old East Hammond was a mecca of talent to a young fellow like me. However, I was blessed. I had an awesome opportunity. I ran around with a pretty good, talented group of fellows myself. Ingenuity, plus courage, plus work equals miracles. Let's continue to create miracles in each other's lives. Thank you, and God bless each and every one of you tonight.
Little known facts about Gary Ridgely. Some of you think you might know him. He has an electrifying personality. In fact, before he was potty trained, he would wet his diapers, take a pin, a hairpin, and stick it in the electrical socket to get a charge. Gary was told he could go anywhere he wanted to as long as he could keep up. And I will tell you this, he always kept up. He's determined, he's self-willed, he's one of the best friends I've ever had. I want to introduce to you tonight my little brother, Gary Ridgely.
Well, actually, before I start, I was sitting over there and I figure I've given 1,100 halftime speeches. I've probably talked to teams 45,000 times, but this is going to be tough. And certainly my father, who isn't with us tonight, although I'm sure he is, who introduced me to athletics and taught me that it isn't always the winning that makes a difference. In fact, you can learn more from your losses to see just exactly who you are than you can from most wins. That we wanted athletic quality, not quantity. And we also wanted human quality. And we went to that not only on the football field, basketball court, baseball field, but also in school and in life. We believed in getting our players in great shape, both mentally and physically, by demanding things from them that they didn't believe they could even do. Put them in a position that was best for them to win and show loyalty towards them and expect it back from them. In closing, I would like to congratulate all the past inductees that are here tonight, along with the ones that couldn't make it, and also the class of 2009. And just say I'm very proud to be part of this class. And Dad, I know you're watching. Just wanted to say we made it. Thank you.